Hi guys, Creative Lauri here. Welcome and welcome to the 12 Days of Christmas. This is day 2. I went a couple places with my friend yesterday and I just kind of went along. I thought, yeah, I could use a couple things, but that's it. So we only went to the Dollar Tree, IKEA, the Nugget Market. She had to go there, and thankfully she didn't want to go to Target. So I don't have a whole lot. My dad and I really don't give each other huge gifts right now because we just are not able to, which is totally fine. I think that gift giving can get just way out of hand, and but I do want to give some things, little things, to my tenants to show appreciation to them. I think that's nice as a landlord or if you're a manager or something. And of course, I'm going to give my dad some little things, nothing major, but just to fill a stocking basically for my dad. I would like to get him another pair of shoes for the winter, but it's just not possible. So I feel like the next best thing are some socks. So at the Dollar Tree, and I have gotten him these before. He is diabetic. He does get swelling sometimes in his legs or ankles, legs, feet. He likes these. He said that they're very comfortable and they're not tight. Now I noticed that they have 2 sizes for men, so make sure if they have the bigger feet, like my dad has a size 10 foot, so make sure you get that because they have the smaller ones. But they looked pretty nice, and so I got him 2 pair. And I know he'll use those for sure. And they're pretty cushy, you know. Then I got a pair of cushy socks for the homeless because we're just always in need of that. And I don't want to give them used socks, obviously. So I got they honestly are running out of these. So I got what I could. I didn't want to get a bright color, and this was like the only normal color. So I got one of those. So I only get what I absolutely have to. I got this from a tenant. One of them works nearby. He's really good about taking his lunch. Actually, they're all really good, except for my long-term tenant that's been here 7 years. So I thought this was cool. You can put like celery sticks here. You can open this and put your salad dressing here, maybe salad in here, or just some chips and dip or something of that nature. I thought for $1.25, and it's really easy to put into his lunch bag, slim enough. I think he's really gonna like it. And that was literally the last one there. So let me open it and I'll show you. So it basically just opens like that. And I think that's pretty cool. Yeah. It's a nice color. And then this is where the little container of your dressing goes into. Isn't that cute? I know there's a hack out there you can do with a mason jar also, but that's glass and it's heavy, and I just figured this would be better for him. So I know he'll like that. I'd like to find 2 more. Actually, 1 more, because one of my tenants is leaving to go back to Germany. They're only here for 6 months at a time. So but I'll have to do something different for him. And then I also got last year, or not last year, but in May, I forgot to give these to my dad for his birthday. So I found them and they're still good. So that'll go in his stocking. And then I pulled out all of my extra stuff that I didn't use for the last couple of years, and I had these already. So it goes with my little theme. And I also bought this one last year. So I didn't actually buy it this time, but they do have them again. And I think they're really cute because they've got graphics all around and they have little handles. I'll show you what I'll be doing with that and what ideas I have for it. But I didn't need another one, so I just kept that one. And when I pulled out my Christmas stuff, that was in there. Okay, another thing, there we go. I got these last year. I think I got these yeah, I did. These are really, really tasty marshmallows. They honestly taste like cherries to me, like a cherry flavor. They're called Sweet Christmas Marshmallows, and they are super cute. I'll be making something for my tenants, so you'll have to see what I do with that. Then I got some mix-ins. I used to buy these when I sell jewelry online, which I haven't sold since like February or March of this year. But I would always put together like little candies in their boxes when they would buy from me. I made homemade jewelry, and I also sold Native American jewelry, vintage jewelry, things like that. So it has a good mix. You get the cinnamon disc, the butterscotch disc, the peppermint puffs, which I really like. Butterscotch, oh no, these are toffee, I think. These ones in the foil, which, there we go. Yeah, and it's a nice little mix. I mean, it's 9.2 ounces, not bad. So I got that one. Plus I have one this size. I always used to buy these too. These are and this is 10 ounce, yeah. The strawberry flavored, and they're like a little bit of a liquid or softer in the middle. These are always good, I feel like, at the holiday time. And I have one this size that I bought. I don't know when I bought it, but it's still good, and I forgot to bring it out. But it's the butterscotch, disc. I also bought this for my tenants. I'll show you what I'll be doing with this. These are my favorite ones for if you're going to eat peppermint sticks. These are awesome. These are the Bob's Sweet Stripes. Super good. These, I love these. I'm not huge on just eating a peppermint stick, but these are very good. I do recommend those. Last thing, this is like not a fun item, but this is from the Dollar Tree. I buy these little 7-watt bulbs. I already used one. Because I have tenants and I have cats, I like to keep little night lights all around the house so that they're not always turning on, the lights and leaving them on. And I'll show you, let me show you what I'm talking about. So it's just one of these, and the bulbs last for a fairly long time. Now, there's Sarah. Now the ones that they sell are LED, and they're nowhere near as bright. So I've been like, I only have, I think, 3 of these left, and they're not going to be making them anymore because everything's getting switched to LED. So it's kind of a bummer, but I understand why. But I did need those, so I bought that. Sorry for the camera all over the place. So I would like to check back and get one more of those for my other tenant. And then maybe I'll fill it with candies, and also I'm making stuff for them. So you'll see that too. I'll put together a nice little thing that's literally pennies on the dollar, you guys. So then we went to IKEA, and I got just one of the white chocolate with raspberries. My dad loves these, and I only give it to him once a year. So he's getting that for his little stocking. And then I got 2 of these tea towels. So these are 89 cents at IKEA, which is a better price than the Dollar Tree because they're $1.25. And they're just, well, I think they're better quality. They're a lot softer. And so what I plan on doing with that will be interesting. These will be for a neighbor. One neighbor and someone else. I'm not sure who. I think my dad's neighbor probably, and I'll show you what I do with them. But they're great. Like if you bake bread, this is great. And you could put it so if you make it yourself and don't use their bread machine, a nice tea towel, putting it over to let the dough rise so it keeps the heat in for the yeast. They're great. I love them. So I only bought 2, and then that at IKEA, and that was it. So for me, like, this is a big spend, and I know that probably sounds crazy to you guys, but when you just have to be very, very, very careful, this to me is a lot to me. But I didn't spend it on those bags, or that. That was probably from 2 years ago. Same with that. That was just in May, and I forgot I had it and forgot to give it to my dad. So now he'll get that, and he's not going to get a bunch of junky stuff because I really don't want him to, everyone gives us sweets, so it's like I don't need to give him more sweets, especially my dad with diabetes. So anyways, that's my little haul. I'll come back and show you what I'm doing with some of these things, and I do have to go, but I will see you all later. Have a very blessed and happy, lovely day. Make it all that you can make it. All right, bye-bye.